Hello. Okay, this is going to be a very short video. I want you to get out your sheet of paper that looks like this. You should have your thesis statement, which has your main claim and your one reason why Odysseus is a strong hero or a weak hero. Okay, so for the past couple days, we've been working on our data section, which is the context and evidence section. Let's take a look at what that looks like from our example from the other week. Okay, so in purple right here, I would put this part into my context section of my graphic organizer because that's telling me where in the story my quote happened, okay? So the purple part, in part 2, Odysseus decides to leave Circe's palace to continue his journey home. In book 11, Odysseus chooses to withhold information from his crew that 6 men will be eaten by Scylla in order to return home. Okay, and then I'm going to put in my direct quote that's talking about why Odysseus acts as a weak hero. So my quote is, "Then Scylla made her strike, whisking 6 of my best men from the ship. Voices came down to me in anguish, calling my name for the last time." Okay, that's what I'm going to put in my evidence section. It's my direct quote from the story. Now this is my warrant section. You're going to see that your graphic organizer says warrant, analysis, and conclusion sentence. So here I'm going to help show you how we can do this, okay? So I have a few of these sheets for us to look at, but let's use these sentence stems. So what I want you to do in your warrant in order to write it is to do two things. The first thing is to explain what your quote means, okay? That's what I want you to do first. So let's see what this person did right here. How did they explain what this quote means? So this is what they wrote. In this scene, Odysseus's crew are eaten by Scylla, an outcome he knew would happen. Odysseus describes how his best men's voices came down to me in anguish, screaming for their lives as they are eaten alive. So right here, that's at step 1, where we're breaking down what does this quote mean. And you can see how they even go back in and give a little bit of the quote, a little snippet of the quote to explain what their quote means. So that's going to go in the analysis section right here. Okay, your next step that I want you to do is to explain and justify your claim. Okay, so remember our claim is our topic sentence. This is our claim. This is what is going to prove our overall argument of our thesis statement. Okay, so let's see how they did that in this example here. Okay, so we have in this blue section, all the blue is explaining how this evidence right here proves our claim. Odysseus acts as a weak hero because he allows his men to be eaten by the sea monster Scylla. Odysseus could have avoided this situation by telling his men the truth about Scylla. The men could have chosen to battle Charybdis, the whirlpool, or to stay at Circe's island, or go in with their eyes open. However, Odysseus lies, and in return, 6 of his best men die. Okay, that's going to be the rest of my analysis where I'm doing the first 2 steps. Okay, I'm explaining what my quote means, and then I'm explaining and justifying, which means proving my claim. Remember, I'm acting like a lawyer here. Now, we need to put a conclusion sentence. A concluding sentence means, if we go back here, wrapping up the main idea of this paragraph, and I want you to really say, so what? Answer this question, so what? Why does all of this matter and prove our thesis statement here? So let's see what this person did. They wrote, "This action shows that Odysseus is not a leader and that he is not a strong epic hero." Boom. We're immediately going back to our claim. He is not a strong hero, he's a weak hero, and we're proving that this action, him letting the men get eaten by Scylla, proves that. That's what we would put in our graphic organizer in the conclusion sentence. Okay, I'll be around to help. Let me know if you have questions.